Good morning, welcome to Bitcoin Bounce. My name is Joseph. Today I'm here with Dion, and today we're going to review a video by Steve from Crypto Crew where we look at bullish divergence on the weekly chart of Bitcoin. Now, I know Steve liked to look at the RSI on the 1 week, and he also looked at the price. But I want Dion just to quickly go to the charts and just explain to us what the divergence is Steve talking about. Good morning, Dion.
Hi, morning Joseph, morning guys. Okay, so what the divergence is, bullish divergence is when the price is dropping but the indicators that you have on your chart are in the opposite direction, so they're actually rising. And yeah, you can see I've got the just the MACD, and on the MACD histogram you can clearly see that there's the price is actually, or the volume on the MACD, you can see the indicator is actually in an uptrend. But yeah, at the top, the BTC price is actually in a downtrend, and that is bullish divergence, showing that in the background, either volume or whatever your indicator checks is on the rise, but the price actually is dumping down. And that's then bullish divergence, and lots of traders, I also love it when this happens. It's always an indication that in the background there's volume moving in, and price is going to go up. Well, it all pretty much always does. Yeah, it's like a 90% if you find divergence like this, especially on the daily or the weekly chart. It's very, very accurate.
Yeah. So what really happens with divergence? Although the price on the line chart or the candlestick chart is still going in a downwards direction, oscillators, whether it be a RSI or a MACD, is showing that the momentum to the downside is kind of losing, and that's why you have that uptrend on the oscillator. And so that's kind of the idea behind divergence. It's an early indicator that the market is turning, and that's actually very good because that helps you to catch the bottom a little quicker than just waiting for EMA, for instance, to cross. That is sometimes very, very late. All right, thank you, Dion. That was good analysis. Let's listen to this video of Steve.
This is Bitcoin's price action in a line chart, right? We just removed all the wicks, made it really simple. But you can see that we had our pivot low here, right? And then we had our pivot high, and we've had an even lower pivot low, right? This is clearly a downtrend. What you can see is that the RSI is clearly in an uptrend. This is when we have some issues. We have some problems come in. Something's about to change in the market. Whenever you have price action going in one direction and then our indicators going in the complete opposite, it means something big is coming. This has happened many, many times before in anything that has a chart. This is called divergence. Price action going down, this going up. This happens to be bullish divergence. We're going to explain what that means in a minute, but you can see that our RSI, right? Our RSI has been in this larger trend, this red line, literally for 2 years, right? For 2 years, we've been in this downtrend. What's really cool is since June, right? Since June of this year, we had our pivot low, and our most recent pivot was a pivot higher. So we had a low and a higher low with our price. We had a low and a lower low. They're doing the opposite. And then we also look at the MACD. You can see the MACD is also in an uptrend, which goes completely against the downtrend of price action, right? These are the complete facts. Whenever this happens, there's a little surprise in the market. People get a little bit shocked and, oh my God, I didn't see this coming, but I'm presenting it to you right here. We're going to get into some other facts, and then we're going to come right back here and I'm going to explain what this means and what's going to happen next. But what we're waiting for with this chart, this is the MACD on the 12th day. The only thing I wanted for Christmas was this MACD cross. Ooh, and we're getting close. It happens every single bear market. It happens in a critical time in the bear market. And since the cross in 2019, we went up 230%. In 2021, we went up 660%, most recently 33%. And these other ones, after the cross, we went up 8,000% in 2015. And after the cross in 2012, we went up 20,000%. So we're going to have a cross eventually. I hope it comes before Christmas. I wanted to keep you up to date. And the latest is we're pretty damn close. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Another thing we're waiting on in January, we're hoping to have a green line. We'll see if we actually get it. More to come there. We still have quite a ways to go in the market. One thing that is very alarming, and one thing we've talked a lot about, is if we close below this 19.5 on the monthly, it's likely we will see 13.7. This is what we've said for a very, very long time. As you know, we called for the mega crash very, very early on in this calendar year, and we called for it to officially start at 48K. And we've said all along, if we break 19.5, we will see 13.7. And right now we're breaking 19.5. It will close at the end of the month. One other very important chart is our momentum, our stochastic RSI on the 2-week chart. We were in this nice little uptrend. We've just recently had a cross down, okay? A cross down in our momentum. Now, one thing we need to keep an eye on is this very, very simple chart. And we want Bitcoin to close the month up here above 19.5. It looks like that may not happen. But one thing that could really turn the market around, at least in the short term, is this divergence. So back to our divergence. Our bullish divergence. Bullish divergence simply means that when you have price action making lower lows and the indicators making higher lows, we have bullish divergence. It means that a trend reversal is coming. Okay, this is a signal you look for in the market. Usually what happens when price is going down, the indicator is going down. When price is going up, the indicators are going up. This is what happens the high majority of the time. You can go back to any time frame, right? We had our 14K high, price going down. We had our indicators going down. You want to look for signals in the market where the indicators are doing the exact opposite of price. It means that a change in momentum is coming. What you want to watch for. This will close at the end of the week on Sunday. But what you want to look for is where did the RSI close on the weekly? And if we close lower than this pivot low of 25, we're going to null and void any opportunities for a bullish divergence. Keep in mind, what I'm showing you right here, has not closed yet. We do not officially have bullish divergence yet. It's in the making. It looks good at the moment. We have not closed. We still have time. Okay, so what you want to look at is where did this RSI close? If it closed at below 26, we're not going to have bullish divergence and it'll be null and void. That's what I want you to watch for. This was a very critical update, but what do I think is going to happen? It's too early to tell. This bullish divergence has the power to start to potentially have this cross before Christmas. That's for sure. That bullish divergence has the power to potentially close a little bit of a better monthly candle. Still early to tell. That bullish divergence definitely has the opportunity to reverse this downtrend in the stochastic RSI. That's the power of the divergence, and we will know at the end of the week what this divergence is going to print, and then hopefully we have some mild fireworks.
Thank you, guys. That's very interesting. For the Bitcoin holders out there, I believe that's a little bit of hope. And also, if you are new in crypto, this is a very good time to start to ladder in with your money. Bitcoin is pretty much at a low. It could go a little bit lower, but really, this would be a good time if you could take a little bit of money and you would divide it up, and you would maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks buy a little bit of Bitcoin and add to your position. You'll really be able to pretty much catch that bottom quite low, and we have expectation for Bitcoin to go very, very high. So we're going to be back tomorrow again with Dion Tuesday morning, and we're going to do another analysis of Bitcoin. We're going to also look at some trading opportunities. See you in the next session. Thank you, Dion.
Thank you guys. Cheers.